Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your butts. It's time for American Truck Simulator. This is a game that was released one day early. So I have jumped on it. Now I'm going to delete this I started a profile just to get the control set up, but we're going to make a new one. So we're going to call this the Arts YouTube profile. Male. Let's see, what do we look like? So we're going to go through this whole game. We're going to play for probably several episodes, but this is going to be the intro / review / first look / Where's the big fat guy with black hair? There's got to be one. No, they got a lot of profile pictures. I'm surprised. Nobody's big and fat like me. Let's see. Oh, there's Pierre. What's he doing here? Tweaked out Santa Claus is still present. Well, we need at least middle-aged. I mean, there we go. There we go. It's the guy from the other. Wait a minute, he looks familiar. These are the same arts. Well, whatever. This is the same guy that we had. I think Seth made a character using that guy. Well, he does kind of look like me. Okay, so problem number one with this game. We have two trucks. Kenworth and Peterbilt. Two models. We'll get into that once we start driving. My company logo. Well, there's no guitar. Really, they got 400 profile pictures and then like the American Eagle. Enter the name of the company. We'll call it V Blue Trucking. V Bleu. Of course, it's in English, and California is the only one we have available. Whoa! Hang on. We're going to start Las Vegas. Hold on. No. It's really loud music. My gosh. So hopefully it didn't delete all my controller settings, but it probably did. Welcome to the American Truck Simulator. The Crown Bell. I don't think that's a real casino. Oh, we get to go. We're going to pan the other way now. Okay. At last you have a chance to experience your dream job. I don't know about that. Own your own transportation company. It's now open for business. Sadly, we lack the money to buy a truck. We must deliver a load of toys in Las Vegas. He'll cover our expenses, and he's given us a vehicle. And in a second here, I'm going to have to make some adjustments. So let's first of all get in here. We have our red Peterbilt. And I'm probably going to get sued for having this music, so let's turn this off right away. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. And I'm also going to turn the master volume way down so it's not like I'm having to shout over the truck. There we go. And you can have the backup beeper. All right, so hopefully my controller still has everything set up. We'll find out in a second here. Steering looks good. And nothing else is working. God dang it. I'll be back. So already I'm having issues. I am not able to get my Steam controller working at all. The only access that works is my gas brake access. And it's unable to identify any of the other accesses that I have. Wonderful. That's going to be great. And the looking around access doesn't work. I'm not sure what happened because it was working before, and now I started a new profile. Now it's not working. Joystick missing. I hate stuff like this. I really do. Okay, so, well, whatever. Throttle. Right, left button, right button. That's not even right. Okay. Shift up. And these are all assigned to buttons now, so my joystick profile is no longer working. I don't know. I'll be back, guys. I'm going to figure this out. Okay, so now this is what I'm getting. So this game is obviously not ready to be released yet. It's got some bugs. Look at this download issue. It's like, okay. Looks like I'm going to have to uninstall and reinstall. So when I try to play it, yeah, this is what's going on now. It was weird. Wow. Okay. I'll be back. So, so far this has not been a very pleasant experience for me. I really wanted to get into this game and have fun and start playing, and instead I am here downloading it again because it exploded on me. I can't even load the controller configs at all. So I think what happened is that something happened with the controller settings and it just stopped functioning altogether. So, it's a brand new game. Things like this are going to happen occasionally, and unfortunately it's a little frustrating. Hopefully we'll be able to get some video tonight, but I don't know. If I can't get the controller working, I'm pretty much going to wait till they fix it. So, all right. See you in a minute. I'll give you the final, quote-unquote, let you know if this is going to work or not. Okay. I got my joystick to work, so... Not the joystick. I got the steering wheel to work. I have an old steering wheel, so let's make sure I got my... There's wipers. Lights on and off. Horn. Cruise control is not workable right now. I did pick a manual transmission. Let's take a look here. Where are we supposed to go, actually? Okay, I want to get rid of this. Yeah, thanks. I know. Thanks. Okay. Press enter to continue. Use the route advisor to look closer. When the game is paused, you can control... Whatever. Can we just play the game? I played Euro Truck Simulator already. I know. Okay, good. Oh, God. They want me to... I said no to the tutorial. I know. Close the tutorial. Thank you. Can I have the truck back? All set and ready to go. I know how to do it. Thank you. All right, so we's taking our Peterbilt out.
Daddy,
oh, the exit's not here. What happened, mate? Oh, sorry. So finally, well, I will say this: it runs smoothly. So, is this a brand new game? Well, no, not really. Euro Truck Simulator 2 is what this is based on. And let's face it, that's not even the whole story. If we go back, SCS Software has been making video games and trucking games specifically for many moons. I want to say since the turn of the century. Yes, actually since 2000 maybe, or 1999. And I've been playing them almost that long. So I've been playing, yeah, I mean, pretty much. I think the first one I got it on CD at Office Max, and I think I paid like $10 for it or $5 for it. I was like, oh, that looks interesting, and it launched me into the world of Truck Simulator. The interesting thing is, the game has not changed that much. Now, it's definitely gotten better. The graphics have gotten slightly better. The traffic's gotten way better. The traffic, you think it's bad now, it was unplayable. The cops were ridiculous in some of the different versions that were out there. And, oops, I pressed the wrong button. I gotta say, it does feel a little bit more realistic. Of course, it could be because I'm using my steering wheel. That could make a difference, too. But I feel more like I'm driving a truck than a Euro Truck Simulator. I feel like the gas pedal was way too sensitive. So you were always flooring it to get the truck moving. I don't necessarily feel like that with this. This feels pretty good. And the traffic does go through the red lights in America. They don't stop on red. They continue to go for, especially in East Coast. I gotta say, I'm feeling it. I like it already. So anyway, it sucks that I can't play with my Steam controller. Honestly, this kind of game is better with the steering wheel. There's no question about that. But, you know, if I want to go downstairs and play, then I got to take the steering wheel down. I got to make sure I have an outlet. I got all these things that I got to do. No, I can't get it to work at all. It will not even identify the controller. And I went into Euro Truck 2 to check it, and it was Euro Truck 2 was fine. So I'm going to make a right on red here. Hopefully we don't get ticketed. I know in the European one you're not allowed to do it, but I think in this one we probably will be. But what I'd love to get now is a steering wheel with a clutch. Wouldn't that be cool? Well, I guess I am maxing the engine out. It's got some kind of rev limiter. So we're delivering these toys for no money. So anyway, this game's been around for a long time. It's not like there's a new, like this is a brand new thing. They've been doing this for 10, 15 years. It's nice to see it come back home to America. I'm a little disappointed in the fact that we only get 2 states and 2 trucks. And I think that's probably going to be a vast majority of the complaints that you're going to hear out here. Now, then again, Nevada and California are monstrously huge states. And in real life, to drive from the bottom of California to the top of California could take you...
4 days?
No, you could do it in a day, but it probably would take you a full 12 to 15 hours, maybe longer, even 20 hours, going 50, 60 miles an hour, trying to keep freeway speed. Wait a minute, am I turning into the... Okay. For a second there, it looked like I was going into the wrong lane of traffic here. What, Ryan? Oh, the one you're playing? Approach the gate. Whatever. I don't really want to, but they're going to make me, aren't they? Yeah, I have to adjust the map scale. Okay, whatever. Let me in. Walbert. Oh. So, once again, it's... Well, this is new, too. They added this to Euro Truck Simulator also. Yeah, park it where you need it. I did try to do this earlier with the one where I was setting up the controls that you guys didn't see, and I flubbed it pretty bad. But I think we'll be able to do it here. I feel like the truck acceleration feels more realistic than it did in the European Truck Simulator. I'm sorry, Ryan, what?
Is it worth the money?
I don't know yet. The fact that the controller doesn't work makes me say no.
How's that? You think they'll update that soon?
I think they'll fix it pretty quick, yeah. I mean, it's working in Euro Truck Simulator too, and that's what this game basically is. Now, back in the day, back in the Euro Truck day, and I'm sorry, in the American Truck Simulator, the American Hard Truck, those games, they didn't bother waiting until they got permission to use the models. What they did was they just, ooh. Well, no, what they did was they gave them generic names. So, Mercedes-Benz was Majestic, DAV was DAF, or I'm sorry, DAF was DAV, DAF was DAV. Hang on, I didn't do this right. Yeah, like how GTA does like the generic names, same exact thing, yeah. All right, so I overshot, so I'm gonna have to go back the other way now. My skills at driving here need to be warmed up. Yeah, haven't played for a while. Oh, I'm gonna hit this neighboring trailer here. I hope not. We're close. This is the guys on the dock going, "What are you? You ever drive a truck before, dude?" All right, so there we go. All right, so we're gonna detach our cargo. Drove 9 miles, 1.2 minutes, earned $291, completely valueless. Hold on a sec. So here's our headquarters. It is very American looking. Looks small enough to house no trucks because we have none. It's a pretty basic garage. It may not be much, but it's a start. Obviously, they've given us some room to expand. Unfortunately, you haven't got anything to park here yet. So there are no trucks in sight. Once you've earned enough money and bought a truck, you will be able to move. Blah, blah, blah. Good luck, thanks. So really the truth of the matter is, it sucks that they only have 2 trucks. Man. Looks like they have different model versions, though. That's good. So we have, like, extended cab, no extended cab.
Extended cab, no extended cab. Extended cab, no extended cab.
Yeah, basically. Well, no, there's different cabs. This one's got, like, Aeroliner. This one's got, well, whatever. Okay.
Slightly extended cab.
Yeah, and they're red or black or white. So let's go ahead and take a Bakersfield or Los Angeles. Let's see. Obviously, you always want to try to check the miles. We'll do Las Vegas. I mean, Bakersfield. That means we have to go through Death Valley. So here's the first real run of the game. And, looks like they start me. Oh, no, I have to navigate to the... Right? Did it set the GPS? Yes, it did. So I have to navigate to the trailer, right? Oh, no, I've already got the trailer attached. I don't know if I like that. I liked it when you had to go get your own trailer. But, oh, you know what? That's when you get your own truck. You can't, when you drive other people's trucks, then you start off with the stuff. Start with the stuff. So we got to find our way to the exit here. So it looks like our max RPM, yeah, is right about 2,500. So I've been... That is not a truck horn in the United States. I am sorry. We have air horns here, man. They don't use those little beep beep horns.
Did you say this was based off Euro Truck, though?
It is Euro Truck, yeah, pretty much. Oh, no, I'm not going to make it. Nice driving, Artie. All right, so we're going to go into reverse. Try this again. I'm not so keen about going around the block. They didn't give me a lot of room to turn out here. So, in real life, yeah, you'd go the other way. I'm going to have to go out into the opposing lanes of traffic. Hopefully I'll get a break here. Looks like the red light's red. There we go. Okay, we made it that time. Okay. I'll tell you what, I do like driving with my steering wheel. Because I can shift gears then. That's kind of fun. With the joystick, it's not quite as fun to shift gears. It's like a... Though I will say the gears are kind of short on these trucks, so you're constantly shifting gears. But it would be fun to have a clutch. Now, one thing I'm noticing is, even on the high graphics, it's hard to see the speedometer. Oops. That's a quick quack stop. Stopped a little fast there. Oh, kind of low on gas, too. I've got to go 249 miles. I'm 6 hours away, so I shouldn't need rest. And my fuel level's half a tank. How much gas do I have? I need to get over. It's 11:15 in the morning. Okay, so I'm going almost 30 miles an hour here. Oh, it tells me on my thing. Okay, I see. You'd think I would know this from playing Euro Truck all the time, and I've been playing Euro Truck recently, too, getting ready for this. The lanes still feel kind of narrow compared to real life, but they're not bad. And, of course, America, I have new mail. Yeah, we'll check it later. Shouldn't check your email while you're driving. What, Ryan? Yeah, right. Cause an accident. The speed limit here is still 30. So let's see if my cruise control works. I have the cruise set right here. Is it keeping speed? Speed? Yeah, okay, cool. That's neat. Oh, I gotta get on here. Okay, get down the gears. Here's the only problem. You can't, with a sequential shifter, you have to go through each gear. And it's not that easy to do. I'm going to get in the slow lane here. You can hear me shifting. So, you know, and there's never a yield sign getting on an expressway in America. Unless you're like in... maybe like in a really busy city, they'll have like metered stoplights at those, but it's really rare. So unfortunately, hey, there's a Mustang. This game does kind of echo back to Euro Truck Simulator. It's a very dated graphics engine. And to be honest with you, it's very similar to the engine that they were using 10 years ago. It's not much improved. It's slightly improved, but it's not much improved. Wow, the speed limit's 80? Whoa. We must be in Nevada. Yeah, we're on the 15. I wonder, in America, truck speed limit is the same as car speed limit, unless specified. So they'll have trucks, it'll say like cars 60, trucks 55. And there are places where it's like that. Whoa, it's really, I don't know. I might just keep it down around 70. Prim, Nevada. So we're going to set the cruise. 70 miles an hour. It's neat to see police cars, but it's something that we haven't seen in the Euro Truck Simulator. And I'm going to slow down here. Everybody's slowing. Speed limit went back down to 65, so it's a good thing I did. Lost a little too much speed there, but we'll gain it back. Beep the horn. Flash the lights. Oops, those are the wipers. We'll have our daytime running lights on. The DRLs. DLCs. Oh, he's braking. Look at that. That happens here too. People change lanes and they slow down. It's like, what? Oh. On the hill too, this guy got me. Cause an accident here. Slowly building speed back up. Speed limit here is 55. The video gamers always have to, the video game designers always have to throw like balloons in. See the balloons up there in the sky? It's cool, I guess, but I mean, honestly, out west you see them more. Here in northeastern Ohio, we never see. I mean, maybe once a year you'll see a balloon somewhere in the air, like one balloon. Who the heck wants to fly over Ohio? Poor Ohio. Ohio's actually a great place to live. It's just, it's not scenic like out there, right? And there's not, actually, it's pretty populated, so there's not like miles of desert wasteland where you can land a balloon, It's like no matter where you land, you're landing on somebody's property, and they probably live very close by and aren't going to be happy by having a balloon in their backyard. So even if it's farmland, there's still a house within a couple acres distance, Out west, you can go for days and not see another house or another person, I remember driving through, I guess it was New Mexico. I was on my way from Arizona, from Phoenix to Colorado, and going to Colorado Springs. And let's see how the truck handles on these turns. Not too bad. And I woke up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and left Santa Fe and began my trek, the last leg of the journey that I was making to Colorado Springs. And I drove for maybe 2 or 3 hours without seeing another house, car, gas station. I mean, there was nothing. There was a train track that followed the road, but when you get off the exit ramps, and I did once to watch a train go by. I passed a train out in the middle of the wilderness, and it was so cool to see it, and I was like, oh man, I'm going to get off and get a picture. So I pulled off the road, and when you get off the exit ramp, it was right onto a dirt road. There was like no pavement, and it was that kind of area. And then about 2 hours into the drive, lo and behold, there's these 2 guys riding horses out on the High Chaparral, full cowboy gear, just like out in the middle of nowhere riding horses. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. And then I drove for another hour or 2 before I saw any kinds of signs of civilization. So this car let me over. So once we get to our location, we will see what they're offering. It's probably going to be some kind of... Yeah, probably a loan if we want to buy a truck. Which I think... I used to say don't get the loans, but you know what? I think you make a lot more money a lot faster when you have a truck of your own. Because this is only like $2,000. Instead, I could make like $10,000 or $15,000 early on. So... Gotta get down gears here. Come on. Sometimes I play with the automatic just because of this. The other thing that I do to kind of prevent the truck from being constantly pegged at 2,000 RPM is to shift twice when I shift. Because there's so many gears, so I just go... And I think a lot of truckers do that in real life, too. They don't hit every single gear. They just shift, you know, 2 or 3 gears at a time because they're so close together. The ratios are so close that you can skip gears. I forgot how much I like driving with the steering wheel. I might set this up downstairs on the TV if I can. What? Well, not till the weekend. Ugh, love that. The tumbleweeds, that was cool. Usually you don't see like 15 of them at once, though, but... How fast am I going? Okay, 55. Like I said, man, we're going through Death Valley here. Oh, there's a rest area. Look, and there's even this little hotel. And you can stop there. That's really neat. Love stuff like that. Start talking about apple cider? What? Oh, a weed farm. And no, not like weed, like literally weeds, like thistles and thorns and... You know the difference between weeds and flowers? Flowers are the ones that you want in the garden, and weeds are the ones that you don't. Anything can be a weed, and anything can be a flower. They're all flowers. Some are just spiky, so we don't want them in our gardens. Or they spread quickly, but they're all flowers. I like this. I'll tell you what. I love driving west, and... I don't know. I haven't done it yet. This is the first trip we've taken. It's been about, I want to say, 20, 25 minutes. Maybe 20 minutes. So what this shows us is I drove about a quarter of the map, I think. And we'll take a look at the map once I get into... Whoa, port, get back on your side of the road. But it didn't take long to get here. And I think that's one of the complaints that people are having is that it's just not enough. There's not enough there yet. Now they said that they are also going to be offering Arizona for free once they have it done. So, but then from that point forward, oh, you can hire people. Good. From that point forward, you're going to have to buy any additional states. But the first 3 states are free, and then from that point forward, it's more money. But yeah, we'll see how much they charge. If it's like the Euro Truck Simulator, it could get pretty expensive, but they might have like a 3 or 4 state included in that kind of upgrade. I know traditionally the Euro Truck Simulator upgrades have been like 3 or 4 states, and European states that is, and then they've charged about $15 to $20 for the upgrade, so about the cost of the game. Where?
As bad as the train sim. $50 a train.
Oh, I know the train sim is so expensive. I don't even do the train sim videos because it would be really super boring, but. Yeah, well, it's true. But the DLC, I mean, you're not driving or nothing. You're just pretty much, well, you are, but... Yeah, where are we supposed to deliver this? Look at that. Look at the tractor. Dear John. So anyway, one of the things that I wanted to touch base on with this, I must have really missed it, is this whole licensing thing. So what they did in the past to get around it, like I was saying, they had their own names. But now they are, coming up with this. Did I screw something up? Like, why am I not seeing the dock zone? Oh, there it is. Okay. One of the things they did was to give you fake names. Well, okay, that's fine. What I don't understand about these manufacturers, like Deere John, and that John Deere is like a classic example of what I'm talking about. Here you have a tractor company that could be in the tractor sim with New Holland and Case and all these other major brands, and they refuse. And I don't understand that, because you're getting free advertising. So some kid's going to run around in a John Deere tractor, and when he grows up and becomes a farmer, he's going to want to drive John Deere tractors. But now, because they're not in the game, he's going to pick New Holland instead, or Case, you know? Oh, this is going to be really hard to get that in there. Jeez. Ugh. I don't understand it. And it's an American thing. It seems like most of the European companies, obviously, if you look at Euro Truck Simulator, I can't go any further. Let me try this. Nope, other way. If you look at the Euro Truck Simulator, they were able to get all of the brand names, you know. I think this is what I'm going to have to do here. I'm going to have to come in and back all the way in. So we're just going to go straight. I'm sorry, what, Ryan? I don't know. It probably has a video output, doesn't it? There's no video output? It's on Auspos? No visual Auspos? Okay. So we're going to have to go forward. I think this way. Yep. I need to look ahead and see what's up there. Okay, we're going to go this way. I want to make it as straight as possible and then turn. Oh, ouch. Oops. Oopsie. Oh, good. No damage. Okay, phew. That's not what I wanted. Oh, stop it. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I swear. I didn't need the tutorial. So anyway, I feel like if you're a company owner and you won't let people use your product for free advertising, you're stupid. No. There's 4 reverse gears? Holy crap. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even with the farm sims, like John Deere, why on earth would you not want in? And with your competitors, so your competitors are getting free advertising and you're not. How stupid is that? No, here we still have, there's still more John Deeres for sure than New Holland, but, well, not in Medina, but in general in Ohio. This forklift operator's like, what? Could you move your dang forklift, you moron? Okay, here we go. So now the rubber's going to meet the road. I don't know, man. This is going to be tough. Okay, I might have overdone it now. Okay, now, see, and I can't... Can I go forward here? Yeah, I can go forward a little bit. Let's try it. I've almost got the trailer back where it was when we first pulled in. This should get out the kink, though. There we go. Okay, now we're... Better. Jeez, they got a little tight with the parking spots on this one, man. I'm scraping along the wall here. Dang it, I overshot. Wow, how did I do that? Wow, I really horked that one up. Okay, so let's try again. These guys are all laughing at me. You guys are all laughing at me. Stop laughing. I'm trying my best. Okay. Oh, sorry. It's really hard to back a semi up. God. Almost. Oh, my steering wheel just popped off my desk. That's going to help. Ugh. I have to... I have it attached to my tray, which stinks because it moves around a lot. Which, okay, I think I got it. I think I just got in. Okay, so... I can't hear you, Ryan. Oh, shiz. Ugh, dang it. I don't think this tray comes off that easily. It's not like the other one. Okay, there we go. Finally. Wow, that was interesting, and I whacked up. I'm sure I whacked the truck up in real life. I would have had scratches all over their nice truck. But, okay, there we go. Much better. Still not lined up. Man. I have to pull forward. Oh, no, I got it. I'm still going to pull forward, though, because I'm not happy. Oh, I was happy. They're just not. They're picky. Okay, there we go. Wow. That's some tight parking spots, man. Wow. Okay. Well, excellent. So I think that can finish. Okay, we'll go through the skills. I always do. Long distance is important because then you get the longer runs. We'll do that. We'll work our way through these and this first, then we'll work on the other stuff. Thanks, Ryan. So yeah, I like it. I like this game so far. And it's the same as Euro Truck Simulator. I wish my joystick would work with it, but you know what? It's just as good as Euro Truck Simulator, and now we have some American trucks, and that's pretty cool. So, and it's on American roads, and that's pretty cool. As an American, I appreciate that. Once again, it's not the newest thing. This is probably, if you look at the list of games that this company has made around trucking in America, this is one in the line of maybe 6 or 7 games that have been out. So, and it's a little disappointing how small the map is. But I'll tell you what, the game is greatly improved over the other versions. 18 Wheels of Steel, I think, was the last one, and that one was horrible. It had so many bugs in it. This is just so much better. They've really smoothed it out using Euro Truck Simulator. So I wish the graphics weren't so cartoony. I wish they would kind of take a hint from games like Grand Theft Auto and some of these other games out there that have better driving models. But it is what it is. And it's $20. It's not like it's super expensive. So, oh yeah. Before we go, let's check the email and see what kind of brand new trucks for sale. So we have an offer to buy a truck in California. Bakersfield. Let's see if we can do it. But we really want to travel. We're in Bakersfield already. We want to travel to Bakersfield. So a truck is $118,000 with no sleeper. And we don't have any money. So we got $5,000 to our name. So we're going to have to earn it. Yes. And I can't even get the upgrades. Wow. So I'm pretty much stuck with this 370 horsepower. Yikes. You're really limited. No happy interior. What color? See, all these paint jobs are locked. Now, they will have DLC paint jobs. Ooh, I like the metallics. White's not bad, though. You know what I think? I do think of Peterbilt. I think of white.
Metallic paint.
Metallica paint. This is one of those where you have the tricolor. The third color. Second color. It's probably 10,000. Oh, no, it's only 4,000. In Europe, it was 10,000 euros for that same jobby. You can have like, ooh, check that out. Okay, so anyway, we can't afford it. So I'm going to call this an episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this first look at the American Truck Simulator. Definitely it's going to be a short series. Usually I can get 14 or 15 episodes out of the Truck Simulator before it gets old. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this and have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Once again, thumbs up help. Thank you for being part of my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this run around in the American Truck Simulator, and you get to see some of the frustrations of early adopting also. It was definitely there, and my joystick's still not working, so at least the wheel works. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. See you on the roads.